What's up, Josh? What you doing?
Story 1. The creepy delusional girl I met at a conference. Back in grad school, I was 24. I had to present a small conference. Nothing special. Just a graduation requirement. Hey Elijah, how you doing?
Pretty good. So,
Good.
today's video is gonna be filled with spooky stories. The Friday special.
While I was there, I met a student on the organizing committee. A girl, about 21. At first, she seemed normal, polite, and helpful. But pretty quickly, she started getting too close, speaking loudly around me, invading my space, even touching me when I clearly wasn't comfortable. So this is a guy complaining about a girl touching him.
Very interesting. Well, let's see where this leads.
I brushed it off. I was in a serious relationship at the time. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, well then, yeah.
And honestly, just wanted to finish my presentation and leave. But after the conference, she emailed me asking for references for her paper. Fine. I sent her some PDFs and thought that was it. Except she kept reaching out. She insisted we meet in person so I could review her draft. I declined. I then asked for a book she knew I had. She asked for that book. No, I haven't. My bad, I can't read today. I figured if I just gave her the book, it would end. Interesting. I can't read right now, but I don't know. By the way, we use our English skills again. Every video we use our English skills to help y'all, because some of these people can't really type that well. So we use our English skills.
Yeah, the grammar is very off, so we gotta edit some stuff, but it doesn't change like the purpose at all.
Yeah, this is for y'all guys, so y'all can clearly listen and vibe with us. Anyways, let's continue. So I met her at a library. I handed over the book. She said she could keep it and left. No small talk, no hanging around. That 5-minute exchange was all it was to me. But to her, apparently it was something else entirely. A few days later, I got a text from her, which was weird because I never gave her my number. Interesting. Turns out she pulled it from the conference registration list. When I told her my number was private, she replied, "Why not make it personal this time?" Creepy, right? I ignored her, but soon after, a friend asked if I was dating her because she was telling people we were.
Oh,
My
no.
stomach dropped. Then my friend showed me screenshots from her private Twitter, and that's when it got real disturbing. Her bio had my username in it, and almost every tweet was about me. Stuff like, quote, "He looks so tired today. Wish I could cuddle him to sleep." Quote, thanks for making my day. Sweetest library date ever." Quote. That so-called library date, it was the 5 minutes I shoved a book into her hands and left. But in her head, it was a romantic memory. Even creepier, she was subtweeting me. If I posted, "Man, long day at work," she posted, "Wish I could pamper you after work." I was horrified. It was like she lived in a parallel universe where we were a couple.
He was horrified.
Yes.
Okay.
And things turned darker. The tweets shifted from cute to angry. She wrote about me ghosting her, calling me ungrateful, and then came the one that chilled me. "He has a girlfriend? Won't believe it until I see her. But if I do, I'll make her regret stealing him from me."
What?
That was it.
Yo, this
I
is a
blocked her
delusional
everywhere.
woman.
I know, bro. It's the title, bro. Warned my friends and told my girlfriend everything. Thankfully, she believed me after seeing the evidence. Soon after, I graduated and moved far away with my girlfriend, now my wife. But even years later, I heard she pulled the exact same thing on another guy. To that girl from the conference, let's never meet. Ever.
Well, I wouldn't really say
That-
that was horror scary stuff, but interesting
I mean, it is a
psychopath.
creepy girl.
No,
I know, she's a
yeah.
creepy girl.
that's hilarious. He was like, I was horrified.
I know.
Over.
I mean, if it's a girl like you don't want to mess with, bro, then it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, especially since he already was in a relationship.
Exactly.
But that is okay. I mean, I'd be pretty spooky too if they were. I had like nothing to do with this person, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you look so tired today. blah blah blah. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
what? Which okay, so we're gonna move on to the second story. Oh yeah, it's my turn.
You got that one?
Alright.
All right.
Story 2. She acted like she belonged. She didn't. The day we moved into our new town home, nothing seemed off until the next morning. My brother and I had lived together for years, so sharing a place wasn't unusual. I stepped outside to smoke a cigarette, and my brother followed me. L smoker. We were chatting about football when he suddenly froze, pointing at the wooden frame of our covered patio. Written in big black marker was my name, Ryan. We hadn't had friends or family over yet. We'd move everything ourselves. It definitely hadn't been there the night before. So we stood there confused, but never figured out how it got there. Fast forward 2 months. One night I went to the bar down the street with a friend while my brother stayed home. Nothing crazy. I left the bar, grabbed some food, and got back around 1 a.m. My brother was asleep. I ate, went upstairs with my German Shepherd, and crashed out. The next morning...
I want to see his German Shepherd.
No, those are nice dogs.
Those are cute dogs.
This is super, like the cop dogs.
Yeah.
The
Protective little guys.
I remember the one from Beverly Hills Chihuahuas. That was like my favorite dog
Oh yeah.
for like a long time. Oh yeah. So the next morning, something was off. My bedroom door was wide open. My dog wasn't in the room. Uh-oh. That never happens. My brother doesn't enter my room, and he definitely wouldn't let my dog out. I brushed it off until I went downstairs. Why would you brush it off, like, if it clearly never happens?
I know, it's something that, like, something that unusual. You would question. Maybe even twice about it.
Literally. Okay, so, until I went downstairs. The first thing my brother asked me was, "Did you bring someone home last night?" I said no. His face instantly shifted from confusion to fear. He asked again, "Are you sure no one came back with you?" I swore I hadn't. Then he told me what happened. Around 3 a.m., he heard loud noises downstairs, thinking I was putting together the IKEA desk I just bought. He got
3
out.
a.m. IKEA desk.
He got out of the bed to yell at me for being so loud. When he reached the landing hallway down the staircase, he flicked on the light. At the bottom of the stairs was a girl. She was standing there, calmly picking up my desk box that had fallen over. She leaned it against the wall, then looked straight up at him. Neither of them said a word. I asked why he didn't confront her or call the police. He said my German Shepherd was standing right next to her, completely relaxed, so he assumed that she was someone I had brought home. What unsettled him the most was that she didn't panic at all when she saw him. She acted like she belonged there. Okay. Another crazy woman.
I know. Well, it's that theme, I guess, today.
Crazy women, alright? He turned the light off and went back to bed, deciding to ask me in the morning who she was. Okay, well... I mean, it makes sense. He thought it was somebody that was like, oh, it's just his friend, probably. So...
That's interesting.
Yeah, so that's when everything clicked. My bedroom door had been wide open. My dog wasn't with me. Whoever that girl was, at some point she had been in my room. Uh-oh. Whoever you are, let's never meet.
Bro, the cliffhanger's insane.
Wait, what? Is that it? Is that...
Like, yeah, that's it.
What?
Bro, what?
Well, okay, there's nothing more on that?
I know, that's such, like, weird. It's like, I want to know who this chick is. I want to know why the German Shepherd was so chill.
Is this story's not related to the last one we read, right? It was...
No.
Okay. Huh.
There's some people in the comments said, sounds like someone's living in your attic. Especially if the dog wasn't aggressive with her.
Ooh, the attic.
It could be, freaking, what's it called? People live in spaces.
The where?
When people live in spaces that they don't own.
I have no idea. That's a good question. But no, that's there was a lot of like horror movies, or no, not horror stories that I've seen before, and people are like, "Oh my god, it's a ghost! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!" But it turns out it was just like a raccoon uh, in the attic or in the basement or whatever. But then there's sometimes where
I
it's
don't,
actual humans living there.
I don't think that one is living in is a raccoon, bro.
Hey, hey, that's crazy though, cause if he was asleep and that girl walks in there like the dog's not barking or anything, she could have killed him.
I know. Oh, also the word squatters. I think she's a squatter, maybe.
That's what the word is, squatter.
Yeah.
Interesting. Buttercup,
All right.
you'd protect me, right, Buttercup? Right?
He's like, what the hell? He's like, hell no.
Right? You protect me?
All right. We do have another story here.
Go right ahead.
All right, I got you. All right. Story number 3. That one time a customer hid in the toilet for my shift to end. Okay, interesting title. Already picking up some of it, what he's putting down. I wanted to start off by saying my English isn't my first language. So sorry if some parts sound a little off. But like we said, we kind of went back and fixed that.
Yes.
This happened at work
Yes.
about 2 years ago. At the time, I was 19 and working in my local coffee shop. I still work there now. I usually work the closing shifts, which ends about 10 p.m. During slow nights, I had to close the shop alone. This was one of those nights. About 15 minutes before closing, an unusual customer walked in. I say unusual because most of my customers are regulars. This man looked like he was in his mid to late 30s. He asked for an empty cup. I gave it to him. Nothing strange at first.
Okay.
He went to the corner, popped open a bottle of champagne,
Okay.
chugged about half of it, and poured the rest into the cup I'd given him. Wow.
Getting
This guy,
wasted.
I know.
Getting wasted tonight.
It was weird, but since I was alone, I didn't confront him. After drinking all that alcohol, he started dancing around in the corner. Again, weird, but I just wanted to finish my shift and go out with my friends. This guy's a little weird.
Yeah, especially the title of this story.
Oh, yeah. About 5 minutes before closing, I started telling customers that the shop was about to close. Before leaving, the man came up to the corner, slid a chocolate bar toward me, and said, "Thank you so much." I smiled and said, "No problem." Then he left.
That's a
At first, the
awesome tip.
chocolate bar looked normal. Yeah, until they poison it.
Aw.
Look. At first, the chocolate bar seemed normal. But after looking closer, I noticed it had been cut in half inside the wrapper, which
Oh.
was swollen with some kind of gel or cream, like hair straightener. That really freaked me out. What I didn't mention
Oh.
earlier is that 3 of my friends were actually sitting at the table inside of the shop. During the whole time this man was there, I didn't talk to them because I was trying to finish my tasks. So it probably didn't look like they were with me. At 10 p.m., finally at 10 p.m., oh my god, finally 10 p.m. came. I locked both the front and back doors. When locked, you can still exit through the back door, but you can't come in that way. I was counting the cash register and joking with my friends when one of them went to the bathroom. She used the handicap bathroom, which shares a wall with the men's bathroom. She came back out annoyed and confused. Who knocked on the wall when I was in there? 3 of us just looked at her confused. None of us have done it. Ooh, okay.
So he left,
She can't.
but he went to the restroom. Hold on,
I
continue.
guess. She came back out, or we were concerned, so we went to check the men's restroom. There's only one stall in there, and we didn't open it. We were too scared. Someone could have crouched on the toilet. I finished my closing work, turned off the lights, and was about to punch in the code to exit the building when I heard the back door open and close. It's obvious somebody had been hiding in the bathroom. That's when everything hit me. What if I actually been alone that night? What if I've eaten that chocolate bar he gave me? Would he have attacked me? Raped me? Killed me? It might sound like I'm overthinking, but you never know someone's intentions. There's still so many unanswered questions, and this night still keeps me up sometimes. I hope we never meet again. It's valid. He hopes to never meet again.
Huh. I mean, that would imply that person was in the stall for like since a
Yeah.
long time.
Well, like, so 10 p.m. Was when it closed, and he was chatting there. So like, he was definitely there. Oh no, it was 15 minutes before closing, so 9:45. So he was probably there for 30, 45 minutes,
Hmm,
based on the timeline.
hmm.
But still, that's crazy.
I mean, the chocolate that he was given, looking like a cream was inside, could have been like strawberry or like caramel or
Bro,
whatever.
bro, this is you're his perfect target, bro.
I would have
This
obviously
is just some.
smelled the chocolate before I did anything.
Look at this whipped cream. Look how nice this whipped cream is on my chocolate bar that shouldn't be on there.
It's just
What a
shaving
nice
cream.
guy.
It's just shaving cream. Oh wow, so nice. No,
I know, bro.
so that's actually kind of scary, because if I were to be working like alone and I was like the closing person,
Yeah,
that would be pretty bad because that if
yeah.
nobody else is working with you
Luckily,
and you're by yourself, that's like literally an indie game horror story. The time I
yes,
got
bro.
killed at a gas station because I was closing the store.
Bro, that's like but good. Luckily, his friends were there,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you would have.
and
Was it a
luckily
guy
none
or a
of them.
girl?
No,
I don't know.
it was well. It was probably a group of. It was like a group of. It was three guys, I think, and then the girl.
No, there was a girl that went to the restroom.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, luckily, his friends were there, and luckily the female went to the restroom and not the males because they
Oh,
would have
yeah.
walked in on my guy.
Well, he was knocking
Well, I
on the
mean,
wall, which is weird.
yeah. Why would he do that? He's like, hey, come over. We can have some good times.
No, literally, come over here real quick. But they share the same wall, so yeah, that makes sense. He was like on this side and. Huh? Huh?
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting stuff.
Okay, Josh,
Ooh.
I got
Mm-hmm.
another story for us.
Do you now?
Yes. Instead of the other in-person stories, this is about being stalked online for years.
Okay, I see the trend here. We got a squatter. We got bathroom squatter trying to kill you. We got stalkers now. Oh crap.
Online stalkers. All right,
All
let's
right.
see.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
This goes back to around 2022. I was a 14-year-old female. I was a Valorant addict who would play for hours.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't normally use my mic because I had social anxiety, and also Valorant gamers are just really weird with females. I had met this guy who was pretty chill though. He invited me to a queue up with his friends, one girl, one guy, and I accepted. His friends were super sweet and funny, and we got along pretty well. I decided to add him as a friend. We started playing some matches from time to time, and we exchanged discords.
Uh-oh,
We
that's not
started talking more and more, and I did eventually get attached. I could tell he was really into me. He would praise and text me a lot. A few months passed, we both exchanged Instagrams and started DMing each other. Throughout all of this, we hadn't established if we were just friends or more. We would flirt occasionally, but it wouldn't go further than that. Okay. One day,
good.
he asked for my Snapchat. I agreed, even though I was a sort of suspicious. Men on Snapchat? I know where that leads, but I didn't really mind it since I kind of like him. Things did turn sexual after a few days,
Oh
and he
no,
would
bro.
send me pictures and videos. I didn't send anything back, but I would entertain it. Mistake number one. Okay,
There's already been like 100 mistakes.
no, that's already like a fat mistake though. She knew what she was getting into, and she was entertaining with it. Okay,
I know.
that's mistake number one. Let's see. So maybe about 6 months later, a year after we initially met, so end of 2023, I was 15. Oh wow, she's 15. I forgot. Explicit
Bro,
photos.
dude, what kind of fucking?
Dude, explicit photos at 14. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was 15. Told him I didn't want anything serious. No relationship, but we could be friends with benefits.
Mm.
He
Enthusiastically.
he enthusiastically agreed that I ended up sending him pictures. Mistake
Oh my
number
God.
2. I really thought I was safe because it was on Snapchat, and you can see if they screenshot. A few weeks passed, and I realized I never did see his face. What? And I knew almost nothing about him. Wait, what? She never saw his face before?
Bro, what?
What is? Well, a few weeks passed,
That's
and I
interesting.
realized I never did see his face, and I knew almost nothing about him.
What?
I started asking more about him. Found out his name is Joshua and lives in Florida. Excuse me?
No,
Excuse me?
no,
Josh! What are you doing,
no, bro.
Josh?
This is a bad reputation for the name, bro.
Dude, Josh. Oh my god, Josh's evil
This
brother that
Josh
lives in
here,
Florida.
bro. No, bro.
Dude,
That's
Josh's
a bad
evil
Josh. I'm the good
twin.
Josh. I'm the good Josh.
Alright, let's see. So let's see what your evil variant did. So you live in Florida, okay, mistake number one. He has multiple mental illnesses and has had trouble with the police before. He showed me his face. I realized how deep in shit I was, and I started texting him less and less, which infuriated him. At some point, I decided to occasionally cut him off. Tried to do it
Officially.
as politely as I could and blocked him. I thought that was
Wow.
it. Okay.
Interesting.
So I'm just like surprised it was like a year that already passed and she's never seen his face or know
I
anything
know.
about him, and they're over
That's
here talking about
insane.
some
Already
photo.
doing all that friends with benefits stuff. You're like, bro.
How does she not even know his name? What did she call him? What?
Freaking.
I feel like this is very
Daddy.
much lies.
know.
Beginning of 2024, I received a text from my sister. Hey, who's Josh?
That's a hard dropping message right there.
Who's Josh? I felt my knees weaken and my stomach drop. I asked her why, and she told me she would tell me when she gets home. When she finally arrived, I was already waiting for her in the kitchen, and she just gave me this look. I started crying, and she hugged me. He sent her my pictures and threatened to leak
Oh
them.
no.
I had no choice but to talk about it with my mom, and she told me we should go to the police. I agreed, and we went to the police station where they told me they would send officers at my house and they would take my phone and talk to me and my sister. Why would they take her phone? So it kind of downed.
I have evidence.
Oh yeah, okay. It kind of dawned on me that this was really serious, and I got scared. I backed out. Mistake number 3? What? Okay. She backed out. So maybe a month or two later, Josh's brother texted me asking to unblock him. We texted
Yo.
a bit, and he told
Bro, this
me.
is like a whole family feud, bro.
So
It's like
wait,
family clash.
wait. So Josh's brother. Does this mean that evil Josh's brother is good Josh?
No,
Josh,
bro.
what are
no.
you doing, bro?
Bro, it's evil. It's evil Josh with his evil
brother.
brother Elijah.
No.
Evil brother Elijah, bro.
There's
right
no
there, bro.
name drops. There's no name drops with me. Trust. Okay, so Josh's brother texted me asking me to unblock him. We texted a bit, and he told me that Josh would often send nudes to pedophiles on Telegram.
Bro, what?
I realized how deep as shit I was again, but was still too scared to speak up. I really should have. Josh texted
Probably.
my friend's boyfriend. No idea how he found him. I started telling him how I was horrible at asking him if he wanted my nudes. What? A few months later, he texted my then boyfriend, telling him the same thing, but threatening to send him my nudes if I wouldn't talk to him. I unblocked him. Mistake number 4. I didn't lead him on.
Oh.
I told him to back off and leave me alone, that I'd go to the cops. He told me, and I quote, "That would just show me how much you love me." I obviously reblocked him. Man, if you call the cops on me, that just proves that you love me.
It shows your passion for me. It shows how much you want to be with me.
It just shows how much you adore me, bro. Call the cops on me. Call the cops talking about some pepperoni pizza, bro. What?
Yeah. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way. Let's see. I since then, every few months, get a Snapchat or Instagram request from him. I would sometimes accept it and tell him to back off again, telling him I don't love him. I tried to find out his last name, and I remembered his brother that texted me. I texted him, asked him what Josh's last name. He denied. Knowing me and knowing Josh, I sent him a screenshot of him a few months earlier talking to me about him, and he ignored me.
Wow.
I'm wondering if there's anything I could do. I feel like I can't escape him wherever I go. I turned most of my accounts private because of him, and I have trouble trusting people now. I feel like I'm always just waiting for him to reappear.
Wow. That's very heartbreaking.
This goes on for a long time too. At such a
I know,
young
because it just leaves
age
that
too.
trauma. It leaves that horrible trauma on people too.
Especially this trust issues, but I mean, yeah, her first mistake was already her worst mistake. Like, bro, she should have not
Yeah,
even let him on, and then all of a
I
sudden,
know.
oh no, I'm getting into deep shit. But then at the same time, if she knew this guy for like over a year and she didn't know his name, didn't know what he looked like, what are you doing? What?
I know. Like, there's no way. I feel like this guy is using a code name Josh because there's no way a Josh could be this bad.
Is
To
Josh
be
really
honest.
this evil? Josh, are you this evil?
Yes.
Is this real? Is this how you
No.
are?
I would
No.
never do something like this.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's sad.
Yeah.
I hope
It
they were the
is
same
indeed. Yeah.
age at least, though.
Yeah. Even then, he could still get charged with CP and stuff.
No, that's horrible. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Well,
That's
I hope she gets. I hope she can recover well and soon. If she hasn't already recovered, as I don't know the time of this post.
Mm.
I guess I could look. I mean,
Yeah,
might as
check
well.
real quick. How
Oh,
long ago
17
was
days
this?
ago. So this is recent.
Wow, this
17.
is very recent. Yo, this was this month, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh
Bro.
wow. And then like what?
Dude, well, okay,
It was on the
once
9th.
again though, she's able to find the right help, go to the cops, get this guy out of here. We don't need a Josh like that running around the streets.
Evil Josh, bro. Come on, dude. Come on, bro. This is not how you get a girl. Come on.
I know, bro. Well, we should make a video how to not get a girl 101.
You literally just go on Grinder.
Bro, yeah.
Go on, just go on a dating app.
That's so stupid, bro.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Evil Josh, bad Josh. Don't be like that Josh.
Indeed,
Be like
indeed.
this Josh. Be like that Josh.
Yes.
This Josh is not a bad Josh. But those are good stories. Really good stories for
You know,
you.
I just realized that 2022, she was 14. She was born 2008.
Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, so she's like our age now.
Yeah.
Oh, so August 2022. Okay. Wow. So is it still happening
Alright, well,
today?
I mean, to her, I mean, she ended it off. She says, "I feel like I'm always waiting for him to reappear." So it's still on her mind actively.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Like I said, I just hope she can get over, find the right people, find the right help, go to the authorities, etc.
She has to.
No, but those are some very chilling stories.
I liked them. A lot of them were just very like.
Insane.
This one was good amount of context. I like this last one. That had a good amount
Yeah.
of context. While the other ones were
It's
like
like the-
cliffhangers.
This one gave the full story. The last one just absolutely just freaking just annihilated us. It was like, "F you, you don't get the context." I'm like, "No."
No, yeah, the one before the toilet monster guy. Yeah, the one before that guy. The what's it
The
called again?
girl
The
hanging out
squatter?
with the dog.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dog
the
one.
squatter. All right, I think that about does it, Elijah. Unless you have one more story now, maybe so.
Yeah. Nope, that's it for tonight.
Dang, bro.
Mm,
Not giving us the good. Nah, those are good stories though. But I think that does it. Well,
that's about
I'm
it.
Josh,
I'm Elijah.
and we appreciate you for sticking around. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.